Hey everyone, have I here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're talking JP, and we got some interesting news dropping on the official Twitter page. And yes, we are getting the Extreme Z Awakening to Int Future Gohan. This was expected. However, we're also getting EZAs to fusion units, and we're gonna break it all down for you. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And shout outs to Goresh, the homie, for all his translations throughout this video here. So here we are. First and foremost, this was one that I think most people expected, that the physical future Gohan is basically going to get his EZA, which makes sense, with this, Android celebration, things of that nature. And we've been waiting for a little bit of a boost for this unit here, and he got quite a bit of boost in my opinion. So let's go ahead and look at, like I said, shout outs to homie Gresh for the translation here. So the leader skill is now future category key plus 3, HP and attack and defense 170%. So we now have another 170% future saga leader. And besides the transforming trunks, passive skill, attack 158%, boom, just like that. That's just going to be incredible right off the bat. Raises defense by 158%, less HP remaining the greater the boost. So it's going to go up to 158%. I don't know what the, percentages would be. 15.8% per 10% as you reduce down. So yeah, whatever that number is when you first start off with. Now the benefit here, really, that defense, when it starts reducing, that's going to be great, but it's going to also already have a 30% damage reduction automatically. That's very, very strong, because before you had to build up to it. But on top of that, you are able to continue to build up onto it up to 58%. So 7% every start of every turn. I believe that was kind of what it was before, right? But up 28%. So 58% damage reduction is really, really incredible. So that's what, 4 turns, right? So every 4 rotations he comes into. Gain an additional attack and defense 120% with a medium chance to perform a critical hit if there's a character named Trunks or on the Future Saga category in the same turn. So when you have the Trunks from Future Saga category, you are going to be hitting even harder, right? And you're going to defend. This guy's not going to take any damage if he's going to be linked up with Future Trunks, right? So, and the SA greatly raises attack for attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. This is absolutely insane, right? So really, really strong. If you have some issues with your defense or your HP, your defense is going to be a really incredible boost there. But that 30% damage mitigation right off the bat, if they just kept that, because you had to build up to it, it'd still be very, very good. But getting up to 58%, this guy's not going to take any damage. So there you have it. This Extreme Z Awakening is really, really good. And let's go ahead and dive into the other EZAs that were more or less a surprise to everyone. I didn't know these guys were getting EZA. I forgot about these units. These are units when you summon, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, great. These fusion units, right? So starting off with Karoly. So Karoly, interesting enough, is getting a passive of attack and defense 260%. Now remember, the stats on these units here are nowhere near the stats of the Dokkan Fest physical future Gohan, right? So 260% might sound like a lot, but with the stats, it's not going to be overly done there. It's going to be solid though. Still, 260 is really incredible. Plus an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, and gain an additional 59% if the target enemy is stun status. Causes supreme damage to the enemy with a high chance to stun, which is nice. So I think this unit will be usable, right? So this is going to beef up fusions category quite a bit, not technically Dragon Ball fusions, but fusions in general, and could make him, in a sense, usable. So be interesting seeing this tested out. But 260's solid, no matter what the stats are, but again, not like a Dokkan Festival exclusive stat EZA, but yeah, they're going to be very strong here. Now let's go ahead and move on then to Bullpan. Bullpan, one of these units that I've pulled so many times, don't even care about. the question is now, do we care about it a little bit more here? So a passive is attack and defense 150%, and gains an additional attack and defense 30% per fusion category ally attack. So really, you want to use this unit if you're going to be running a fusion category team. And then all allies key +3 when HP is 30% or above, and a high chance for all attacks to be effective against all types, and high chance of guard against all attacks. See, that high chance, it would be nice if they said just guard all attacks. That'd be a little bit OP, right? But high chance is still going to be useful. I don't think this is going to be as strong as Karoly. I guess that, key +3 when HP, I don't know. So let's see. If you're going to run a fusion category, it's going to be probably stronger than Karoly, right? So 30%. Let's say you have 5, so it's another 150, so it's going to be like 300. Yeah, okay. It'll be interesting. Again, this raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy. No additional buff to that, like stunning the enemy or anything. But, okay, maybe I can see that this could be useful here, right? That high chance to guard attacks. It makes the game a little bit more fun, a little bit RNG-ish, right? But definitely not a overall tanker, I would say the least, unless you're running a full fusions team. So that's Bullpan. Let's go ahead. The one I was actually most excited about was this one right here, right? Because for fusions, there's really not that many support units. And Pandel was one of the original support units on here. Now she's getting her EZA here. Now the benefit now is attack and defense 150%. She had like nothing before. So having anything is going to be beneficial. Now all allies attack and defense 30%, and additional attack and defense 10%, and a chance to evade enemies' attacks 7% per fusions category ally on one team. Wait a minute. So this is an additional attack. So I'm guessing the additional attack and defense is to self, right? And then category ally on team. It's not all allies attack and defense 130% and then gain an additional attack and defense 10% for all allies, right? That's a semicolon, right? Right. I would think so, because that would be OP. So causes supreme damage and lowers attack and defense. So it's nice that she lowers attack and defense, but I don't know. It would have been nice to see a little bit more here, but it's a support unit. It's a useful support unit now for fusions, and I can't overly complain comparable to, plus 30% to attack, right? So it's still a nice upgrade. Pandel, usable as a support unit. So let's look at the Barlot, the one that I probably have summoned the most of out of my Dokkan career here. And by the way, these units came out back in 2016, 2017. So these are old units. Orb Changer, right? So randomly changes key sphere excluding strength to strength orbs. Attack and defense attack and defense 30% per key sphere obtained, which is really, really high, and gain an additional attack and defense 30% and a chance to perform critical hit 15% when collecting 3 or more key spheres, which that should be no problem, and a high chance to perform an additional super attack when collecting 5 or more, and gain an additional attack and defense 130% and a chance to perform a critical hit when 15% on top of the other 15%, so 30% crit. Crit chance when collecting 7 or more key spheres. So, 7 is always a little bit tough to get. I would say 5 and 3 you should be able to get that no problem. And then if you're gonna nuke it, this unit should hit pretty hard if you're gonna get quite a bit of 7 or more, of course. So greatly raises attack defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemies. So you know what? I'm kind of thinking Karoly, this is just kind of flat here. Has a high chance of sun, which is beneficial. I don't know. Maybe Bullpan. Just kind of looking at everything here because of her. If you're going to run on her on a fusions category team, she might be very beneficial overall. Support unit here. I don't know. It's hard to even judge these. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What fusion units do you guys like the most here out of this grouping? So we have 4 EZAs. 4 EZAs or 5 EZAs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the thing. Here's my thought here. I was looking at, got the Dragonball fusions EZAs. Great. What about these guys? I'm like, if we can get a Dokkan Awakening to Whirus, Whirus is a double orb changer. They really never did much of that. There's very few units that double orb change. Whirus is one of them, like the original one, and which was like OP back in the day. Everybody would like a Dokkan Awakening to these units, right? Salza, Janembu, right? Of course, the best of the best, right? The best of the best. Chow Man, right? So attack all, right? Make him like the best world tournament unit that you can use. I would expect that we're gonna get Dokkan Awakenings to these guys as well. Has to be, right? We get EZAs to these other fusion units, but no, not even a Dokkan Awakening for these guys doesn't make any sense. So I would expect that to happen. We just didn't have a preview for it, but we'll see, I guess, in the news and find out what we are actually going to get in this upcoming part 2 celebration, I guess you can call it, or however you want to think about it. And then, of course, what the LR is, too. So there you have it. That's the preview for all this. Tell me what you guys think. This is a massive, massive upgrade for the physical Future Gohan here. Very, very good. And then the rest of these guys got, some interesting EZA upgrades. So anyway, again, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.